All right. Um, so this app is using um, SQLite 3, which is embedded in iPhone, not only iPhone and also in Android phone. But anyway, uh, here we create database and then populate data according to the schema. So if I can see here, for example, schema, then table name is user, where there are two columns. The first column is name and second column is ID. I'm just to simplify as an example. Okay, next one is we're going to create another button. So in this button, then I'm going to say retrieve. Okay. Bring up the inspector. Um, let's say the background of this database retrieval. I would do this green, and I'm going to increase. I am going to make the font white, and I'm going to increase. Let's say 20, 25. Let's make um, text fonts black color. All right. And also, since we have the class which already associated, connected to uh, this view controller, so we're going to bring that editor. Database create BC. I believe this is it, right? So bring this in and see that is this, yes. And what we want to do, this is populate the database, and we will connect this UI components to this editor, and then that is an action, and then button db retrieve. All right, perfect. All right, I'm going to then bring up this database create view controller completely up. All right, and then I'm going to fill in this. What happens is that if that button is clicked, then we're going to retrieve the data, right? As you can see here, from the beginning, the database is created under this db opec pointer, so we're going to use that also. And then we need to create a variable statements for the retrieve. So let's call it opec pointer first, and then create a statements. So select query equals select star from user. All right. And then similar to SQL OK. Last time we did here, for example, SQLite 3 underscore prepare. Let's try to the prepare version 2. All right, so opaque is DB, and then SQL is select Q. This is select Q. There's a statement we already defined. And then this is in -1. This one is this is opaque pointer statement. So that we do ampersand stmt. And then finally we'll do nil. If that is not equal to SQLite OK, then we can say print error on selection. Otherwise, we keep going. Otherwise, we will do SQLite 3 underscore step. All right. So opaque pointer, that is statement. All right. To see if that is SQLite row. Okay. As far as we have SQLite row, all right. As far as means we say while that is row. If row is returned, then we say first name equals CSC string colon SQLite 3 underscore column, and then there should be text, right? The first name is from the text. The opaque is stmt, and then column numbers is the first column, right? So we call it 0, and then let id equals SQLite 3 underscore column int, and opaque is stmt, and column number is 1. And then we simply print name, and then tab, and another one is ID. That and close. Okay. See what happens. So here. One result identifies is true. All right. Okay. And click on the database and create database. In that way, database is open. And then let's populate one more data. Let's say Smith S123. Populate the data. Oops, what happens? Error integer binding. S123. Oh, it should be integer. I'm sorry. Completely integer. Not so here, let's say Smith and 1, 2, 3 should be integer. Oh, I have to create and populate. So one row inserted, and I want to retrieve. All right, so they are retrieved. This is optional, so if you do not want that, then you should have here that. Okay, so I'm going to rerun. Open database and retrieve. Okay, so we have here, there is a number, there is a name, and this is ID. So name is not properly to be the string. So in order to make this a string, and then make this string. All right. So can that invoke initialize a string? C string. Okay, remove that. Let's try. Database, open database, retrieve. All right. So I have Smith 1, 2, 3. So database is created that way, right? So we can retrieve that. So we can see that here also. Select star from user semicolon, then we have similar, same order of that. All right.